Hey everyone, it's Megan with AboveRubyStudio.com. Thank you so much for joining me for another Tuesday tutorial. Today's tutorial is a card using one of the packs from Unity Stamp Company, the Forever Friends. I did a Fresh Look Friday episode recently on Unity Stamps, so I really wanted to make sure that I showed them in an actual Tuesday tutorial so you guys could see how really cute they are. They're rubber stamps, they're unmounted, and they have a little backing on them for the cling mount, so you can literally use them right on all of your acrylic blocks. So there's a little cling on there and you can use them over and over again. They go right on your blocks and they are so cute. I love this Forever Friends set. I think it's absolutely adorable. And something that we've mentioned before about Unity, you get these packs of stamps that are so cute, but the outside can be a little bit fooling. There's 11 stamps in here, but they're huge. I mean, this is that stamp. So they're really great, huge sentiments that you can really use on a lot of your cards and in your scrapbook layouts and all those things that are just absolutely awesome. So I love Unity. Check them out. And we're going to make a card real quick. I have some rub-ons from Imaginests. I kind of have this all a mess because I just shoved it back in here. I used these rub-ons for something else. But this is from Imaginests. This is the Lucy Bird Bath rub-ons. Adorable. I'm going to use the little birds and probably one of the butterflies. And then I have a few buttons, and I'm going to be using this cloud punch. This is from Fiskars, the large cloud. And then I have my cardstock. This is from Paper Tray Ink, just a piece of the Hibiscus Burst, and I don't remember the name of this teal. I'm very sorry. But just an aqua color. I cut this 11 inches. I cut it at 4 1/4, so I cut the 8.5 by 11 sheet in half longwise. So we're going to have to score this at 5.5 inches. All right, scored that real quick. And now what I want to do is I want to create just a little bit of like a mound or a hill or some kind of thing. And I know it's pink, but I just thought it was really cute. So you're not going to see a pink mound in the skies anywhere. But hey, you know, whatever. Cute card concept, I think. So I can either do it going this way across or have it be short. I think I'm going to do it this way. We'll do it this way. So I'm just going to kind of sketch this out how big I want it. This is much bigger than I need. I can trim this down. But I'm just going to do kind of a... Okay, changed my mind, decided to just do the moon, the rounded half circle kind of thing. And just freehand cut that out. And now I'm just going to trim off the bottom. Right about there should be alright. That's good. And I'm going to glue, just ATG this down, straight down. Right along that bottom edge. I'm going to grab my white gel pen and I'm going to do a double dash. So that means I'm going to do a dash on the teal and a dash line on the pink. Keep them as close to the same as possible on both. Okay. So there is the dash line. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the stamp and I'm going to do it right on the card. I'm going to kind of figure out it's going to be in the middle. It's just a hello, simple hello. And I'm going to do that I'm going to do it in my fluid chalk ink. This is the Chestnut Roan color. And I really do like the way this stamps. The other thing that's great about Unity is that with it being the rubber stamp, you do really get a clean, crisp image every time, which is awesome. So I'm going to really kind of tilt this right here. And it's just a very simple hello. Adorable. And you can just clean them off. I'm just going to use a simple baby wipe. And now I'm going to grab my rub-ons. And I do have a very cool handy little tool from Basic Gray. This is the rub-on roller, and this helps with burnishing and getting in those fine edges. This little ballpoint edge here really helps you with rub-ons. So if you ever struggle with them at all, this is a really handy little tool to use. So I'm going to use this pink little birdie here on the mound. And this tool is going to be the perfect little tool because there's multiple layers here. Sure that she comes out real good on all layers. This tool is going to be perfect. So we just press it down, hold down firmly, and rub this right on. And then what I do is I go around the very edges with that roller tip. Okay, and then that will help really release her down. And just draw right on top. So it's just a handy little tool. And then you can kind of push it in between the layers since there's 2 layers there. This will help her also to release and keep it pretty smooth and seamless as well. She's not going to be very 3-dimensional. She's going to be very flat on there, but that's what a rub-on is. And I don't mind that for the look I'm going for. Alright, so we're just going to carefully peel up, and you can kind of see it change color. It almost kind of gets real matted when it's down all the way. So you want to kind of watch for that. And then you're sure to have a completed rub-on image on your project when you're finished and nothing left on your transfer sheet. Okay? And you can just kind of smooth it down. She is all on there real cute. Cute and sweet like. Alright, now what I want to add before I add any more rub-ons, because I'm going to add another butterfly or 2. Before I do that, I'm going to use my cloud punch, and I want to get these clouds on here. And I have a light baby blue and a white, just paper. This isn't even cardstock, it's very lightweight. And I'm just layering these 2 up. And I'm going to punch out 2 of each. And actually I might even do a 3rd, but I'm going to do kind of a faux shadowing of my clouds and allow them to layer on top of each other, like so. They can go in a different direction, kind of backwards from each other. You could even do the blue upside down from the white, so if you punch them like this, you could kind of turn it like that and just get a very different kind of look, however you want to do it. I'm just doing it very simple, layered, and I'm going to apply them down, and then I'm going to cut off the edges, so they're not all going to be on here straight. I'm just going to see where I want them, and I'm definitely going to pop dot them up. Just some basic ATG for the layers. If you want to layer the clouds, you can. Maybe do one layered, one not. Kind of go back and forth. Which is what I'm going to do here. Just like that. And then we'll double layer this cloud. So we'll have the white have a layer of dimension. And our blue have a layer of dimension. This will be the thickest one. I'm going to use my Zig 2-way just to get the coverage I want on there. And that'll go down. And then with your scissors, just trim off all the overhang pieces. I am going to add the rest of the rub-ons that I want. And then I have a bunch of buttons, and I was just going to line the bottom with a few buttons and call it a day. So let's see, we'll use a little bit of the Tombow Mono multi-glue to put down some buttons. And I'm just going to do kind of like a random pattern, and I picked out a bunch from my stash. So I just really, and this dries clear, so Ooh, this one I think is so cute. I pulled this one out specifically because it has a little bit of like a well in it kind of thing. So you could layer 2 buttons on top of each other and it looks adorable. So let's see, do I want the green or this red one? I think this red one would be really cute. Orangey red. Let's see how this pink one looks. Oh, we're doing the pink one. Alright, so I'm going to layer this just by adding a little drop of glue in there and then putting the pink one right inside. So that's always a fun way to look at buttons and things. You can really, you know, embellish them up, add things to them. The other thing that looks really cool with buttons is using your Viva Decor as a glue for them and letting the color of the Viva come through. That always adds a really cool extra color that you can pull in from your project, or just an extra dimension to your button as well. And the Viva holds it down perfectly, so you don't have to worry about it falling off here. So I'm just doing some buttons right along the bottom, different sizes. Alright, and then that glue is going to dry totally clear. You don't have to worry about it. But that is the card for this week's Tuesday tutorial. And I hope that you enjoyed. You picked up a trick or two, learned something about the basic gray rub-on tool, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.